Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. So in today's video I will be talking about Antorus, the Burning Throne, and how to make some gold with this raid. So in a previous video I already talked about Legion's raids BoEs and how to make some gold with these BoEs. In my previous video I was only really talking about Tombs of Sargeras, but in today's video I will be focusing on Antorus. So, as I explained in my previous video, what is really interesting with these two raids, BoEs, is the fact that some of these BoEs have a unique appearance, and by that I mean that no other item that you can drop on bosses or on other humanoids can actually share the same appearance. So, in order to complete a full set class, you will have to get some of these BoEs. So here, as you can see all the different BoEs that can drop from Antorus, and you can see here, so this is a very interesting add-on called All the Things, and it will show you for all different items all the similar appearances that you can find in the game. And for some of these items, such as this one or this one, you can see that this is the only appearance. So it means that, for instance, a decay, if you want to achieve a full set and get the achievement for Antorus set, he will have to obtain and get this appearance from the BoE. So this is really good because it means that people don't really have a choice, and also these BoEs are pretty annoying to farm. So that's why a lot of people are actually ready to spend more than 100k gold to actually acquire these different BoEs. Also, another interesting fact is the fact that, for instance, if you see these other BoEs just here, some of them have two shared appearances, but you can see here that one of them is from the Paladin tier set. So it means that, for instance, a Decay or Warrior cannot obtain this appearance through the bosses. So again, if a Warrior or Decay wants to get this specific Transmog appearance, they will have to get the BoE. And this is the same for many of these items. So what I will do in this video is really try to explain how you can farm these different BoEs, the best road, and yeah, what you should do and what items you should really focus on. So let's start with what items you should really focus on. So in my opinion, the best items are the ones which are not sharing any appearances whatsoever, such as these wrist guards and the ones for the druid sets. So these ones are really great because, again, people won't have a choice. Then I would say that these other appearances where only another piece is available, but from a tier set, are also really great because as you can see, this one, for instance, is selling for a lot because these shoulders are really popular and people will buy them, especially, you know, if you're a druid, a rogue, I don't know, any other classes than a monk. So I will say that the plate armors are really interesting, then the levers armors are the best. After that, cloth armor, you have some interesting items as well. And then at last you have these males sets piece, which are not really interesting because, as you can see, most of them, they can also actually be acquired from bosses. So people won't spend a lot of gold to actually, you know, get these BoEs. So I won't really require you to run this raid on males, but only on plate, lever or cloth. One important thing to keep in mind: if you are running this raid with a plate armor character, then you will only be able to receive these three different BoEs. You won't be able to get, for instance, any of the cloth, mail or lever armor piece. It will only be these three. So it means that you will need to do it on different types of characters if you want to have all these different BoEs up on the auction house. Also, another important thing to keep in mind is the fact that this is from a raid. So it means that when you are making one run, for instance in Mythic mode, you won't be able to make another mode before 1 hour, because it's the time that it takes for the mobs to actually respawn. Another important thing to keep in mind is the fact that you can run these raid in all different difficulties. So it means that you can do it in normal, looking for raid, and also heroic and mythic. And you can do it all of them in the same day. So it's actually really great, because if you want to really run this raid for a short period of time to get all the different BoEs, then you will be able to do it, for instance, in mythic, then leave the raid, change mode, and go in heroic, do the same, and same with normal. And then as soon as you have finished, you can change your character and then do more runs. So that's the important facts that you need to keep in mind if you want to start farming these different BoEs. So now, when it comes to the road, actually Antorus is really great, because by only killing the first boss here, you will be able to access most of the trash from all the raid. So after killing the Garrity Worldbreaker, you will need to go here, take all the mobs you will find here, take all the Fellhounds you will find here. You need to step on this little green pool, because they will make more mobs spawn. Then you want to come here, take the couple mobs that are here, then come here and kill all the mobs. After that, you can take this portal. You will then arrive in another part of the raid, and you will be able to kill all the trash that are just there. I will show you in a couple of minutes exactly the road you need to make. Then after that, you can come back and go here. You will then access all the trash that are just here. So in all this part of the raid, I really encourage you to kill all of them, because all these different mobs are different and they all have different loot tables. So it's great to kill all of them. Then you can, if you want, that's really the best road, and it's really short. It won't take you more than 10 minutes to do it. Then if you have more time, you can then come from here, and if you already have made the quest to access the portal that will allow you to go directly to the different parts of the raid, such as the Burning Throne, then you should go here and go to the Burning Throne, kill all the mobs that are available in the Burning Throne, and then you will be able to go out also to the other part of the raid. You will need, if you want to kill the mobs that are here, to kill one of the other boss, and his name is Imonar, the Soul Hunter. And yeah, after that, that's pretty much it. You will have killed all the mobs from the raid, so it's really all the trash. That's a really great thing. So I will now show you live exactly the road, and yeah, you can see how easy it is. When it comes to the difficulty, of course, right now mythic can be a little bit challenging, especially killing the bosses, because well, it's still a Legion raid, and with the pre-patch it's a little bit harder. But if you want to do it also in mythic, you should maybe, if you don't have enough stuff, you can ask a friend to just kill the first boss, and then you will be able to access the rest of the raid. And otherwise, I would just recommend you to do it in normal and heroic difficulty. And when it comes to the time, again, I insist on the fact that these two parts, the Burning Throne and the other one that you see just here, I mean, they are great if you have, access to them, and if you have a little bit more time, because they can still, be interesting to drop all the different items. But if you want really to have something quick, you can, of course, only focus on the first part of the raid, and that will normally be already enough for you to get some of these items and to be able to make a decent amount of gold. So yeah, that's just for you to know. When it comes to really the sell rate and the sales on these different BoEs, so as you can see, most of them has a really great sell rate. I mean, some of them has 0.06 sell rate, which is really great, especially for items worth that much gold. And yeah, most of them have a great sell rate. And when it comes to the sales, I sold a lot of these items. So as you can see here, 24 days ago, I sold one of these wrist guards for 71k. I sold this chest for 60k. I sold over of these items. I don't really remember which ones exactly. Yeah, these shoulders, for instance, for 65k. And really, a lot of them, you know, will sell really fast and for a lot of gold. So I highly recommend you to do this farm. And also, of course, as I explained in my previous video, I also really recommend you to do the same with the Tombs of Sargeras farm, because here, as you can see, I sold a lot of these sets. So here, for instance, 2 of these boots for 66k on average. Here for 51k. These ones for 46k. These ones for I sold like a lot of these ones. It's one of the best also. And yeah, as you can see, I sold a lot of them. The price can, you know, really vary, but it's always great to have these items up on your auction house. And guys, keep in mind that, you know, people, if they want, for instance, to get the appearance, so here, if you go in appearances, and to get the specific achievement from, for instance, the Antorus or Tombs of Sargeras raid, they will need to collect all the different pieces, and it means for some classes such as DK, Druids, they will need to buy the BoEs. So that's why also a lot of people are really, you know, willing to pay a lot of gold. So I think that's pretty much it. I will say that, again, this is, you know, a farm that will require you a couple of runs in order to get some of these items, because, well, the drop rate is really low. It's probably less than, you know, 0.5 or 1% on average. So of course it will require you a couple of runs. But yeah, as soon as you have one, then, you know, you can put it on the auction house, and honestly, it's a guaranteed sell, and especially you will get a lot of gold out of it. So I would again recommend you to do it in all difficulties. If you cannot do it in Mythic and you don't have someone to help you, it's okay. You can do it only in normal or heroic, and really try to do it with plate and leather in priority. Also cloth, but mail, I would strongly recommend you not to waste some time and run it with a male character. So I think that's it, guys, for this video. These BoEs will still be relevant when Shadowlands is released. Of course, it will, you know, be a little bit easier to farm them, but still, the drop rate will remain the same, so it will be as annoying as right now. But so really, you know, farming these items will still be great during Shadowlands. So I would always recommend you to have, especially again, the ones that are unique, such as these 2 wrist guards. I will always recommend you to have them up on your auction house, because people will buy them for sure. But yeah, guys, here we go. That's it for this video. It was a little bit long, but I hope, you know, I was really clear about how you can do everything, and, you know, how you can do it the more efficient way possible. And yeah, I will try to make more videos on farms such as this one soon. And yeah, if you like the video, please subscribe. It will really help me focusing a little bit more on doing videos. And yeah, in the meantime, guys, I wish you a lot of luck with running this raid. Let me know in the comments if you receive a lot of these BoEs. And yeah, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.